How to watch Clemson versus South Carolina women's basketball today. Channel, time, schedule, live stream for college game. In-state rivals will meet again on Wednesday night, as one South Carolina will hit the road for a non-conference game against Clemson. Despite losing star center Camila Cardoso to the WNBA draft, the Gamecocks are still rolling through the opposition. South Carolina has jumped out to a 4-0 start behind strong showings from leading scorers Chloe Kitts, Malaysia Fulwiley, Tihina Papau, and Joyce Edwards. STRDN. Clemson versus one South Carolina LIVE on Sling. The Tigers own a 3-0 record with blowout wins over Jackson State, North Carolina Central, and Presbyterian. If Clemson wants to pull off a massive upset, it will need a big performance from Loyal McQueen, who is averaging a team-high 17.3 points per game. Here is everything you need to know about Clemson versus South Carolina, including TV and streaming options for the game. How to watch Clemson versus South Carolina women's basketball today. TV channel, ESPN2. Live stream, Sling. Clemson versus South Carolina will air on ESPN2. Those interested in streaming all of the action can do so on Sling. Sling is the home for the avid sports fan. You can always cheer for your favorite teams with channels like ESPN, PBS, TNT, NFL Network, FS1, and more. Clemson versus South Carolina women's basketball start time. Date, Wednesday, November 20. Time, 5 p.m. ET. Clemson versus South Carolina will tip off at 5 p.m. ET on Wednesday, November 20. The game will be played at the Littlejohn Coliseum in Clemson, Hesty. Clemson versus South Carolina women's basketball radio station. Radio channel, Sirius XM channels 190, 371. You can listen to Clemson versus South Carolina live on Sirius XM. Coverage will be available on channels 190, South Carolina broadcast, and 371, Clemson broadcast. Get Sirius XM for free for your first month. Listen to live NBA, NFL, MLB, and NHL games, plus NASCAR, college sports, and more. Stay updated with all the news and get all the analysis on multiple sports-specific channels. Clemson women's basketball schedule 2024-25. Here are Clemson's next 5 games of the 2024-25 season. Date, game, time, ET, November 20, versus South Carolina, 5 p.m., November 25, versus UAB, noon, December 1, versus Kennesaw State, 2 p.m., December 5, versus Florida, 8 p.m., December 8, versus Radford, 2 p.m., South Carolina women's basketball schedule 2024-25. Here are South Carolina's next 5 games of the 2024-25 season. Date, game, time, ET, November 20 at Clemson, 5 p.m., November 24, at UCLA, 4 p.m., November 28, versus Iowa State, 1:30 p.m., November 30, versus Purdue, 11 a.m., December 5, versus Duke, 9 p.m.